Oh, we're here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your boy, the franchise player, WB Bad Blood, joined by the mixologist himself, the pro wrestling pundit himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, and Backlash, worst ending ever. The guy is still hating on the ending. Your boy, Husky 518. Welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. Monday Night Mayhem, Monday Night Raw recap. And hey, man, we talked a lot of shit. We talked a lot of shit about this whole change and this whole entire brand split and how everything was going to go down. And dude, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised, but Raw was good.
You eating your words there?
Like a turkey sandwich.
So Raw was good because it had a lot of wrestling, and the reason why it had a lot of wrestling is because we had to crown a new world's heavyweight champion.
Well, that is
world champion. What are they calling this? This is the world title, world championship.
World heavyweight championship.
The redesigned world heavyweight champion.
So it is the participation award trophy championship.
Oh, we still going with that? Okay.
No, we're not. Go continue what you were saying, Julian.
So anyway, from my understanding, what I thought was there was going to be a triple threat match on Raw and a triple threat match on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. It turns out that it looks more like they did a hybrid bracket where they had two triple threat matches, and then the winners of those two triple threat matches face each other and they go to the finals. I'm actually okay with that. So it was fine. And they had some good contenders on the Raw side. On the SmackDown side, I'm not really sure why Austin Theory is in there. If Gunther wasn't in it, I don't know why Austin Theory would be in it. That's number one. Number two, Edge is in it. Where the fuck has Edge been?
Old man Logan.
I mean, he hasn't been wrestling. He hasn't been like keeping his stats up. Everybody else who's in that lineup, Bobby Lashley, Rey Mysterio. I mean, Rey picked up a win at Mania. Bobby
Lashley
lost twice.
And a triple
threat. He lost at Backlash and he lost at Mania.
Sheamus is the only one that's
Sheamus.
Really
yeah, Sheamus deserves to be in there.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Finn Balor definitely deserved to be in there because, you know, he was your inaugural Universal Champion.
First ever.
And then and Seth deserved to be in there just for obvious reasons.
I mean, let's be honest. Is there anyone on the SmackDown side that you look at and be like, yeah, he would make sense as a first champion?
Sheamus.
Jey Uso.
Okay,
I mean, in the tournament.
I think if they had put Jey Uso in the tournament, that would have caused
so much ruckus.
It would have caused turmoil within the bloodline.
Yes.
It would have been cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because I was sitting here and I was looking at the brackets and it made a little bit of sense to me as to why certain people are in this. Having Finn Balor versus Cody Rhodes was great. Yeah. Having The Miz, The Miz, a former world heavyweight champion. Having
Yes, he
Seth
is.
Rollins, a former world heavyweight champion.
Yes, he
Shinsuke
is.
Nakamura, who is just a fucking phenom all
Who's
over
there?
the fucking world.
Yeah.
To have Damian Priest, who had a fucking stellar match 2 nights ago at Backlash. You know, these guys deserve to be in the limelight. They deserve that push. Then you go on the SmackDown side, you got Rey Mysterio, former World Heavyweight Champion, Hall of Famer. You got Edge, former World Heavyweight Champion, Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
You got, you got Bobby Lashley, former World Heavyweight Champion. You know, you got the guy who beat John Cena at WrestleMania, who retained his championship in a triple threat match over another former World Heavyweight Champion, Austin Theory. So you got guys in this tournament that actually deserve to be in this tournament. I didn't like the fact that they had to have guys from SmackDown involved in the tournament, because I'm like, they got their champion.
Right.
That's like saying, hey, I'm going to get a bunch of guys from Raw. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send those guys over to AEW to challenge for the title. You know?
That would be like saying, okay, for the Super Bowl of the United States Football League, we're going to have the Green Bay Packers come in.
Exactly.
It makes no sense. You have your own title.
Yeah, and that's the thing that bothered me about the whole tournament.
You know what would have made perfect sense?
Have the Green Bay Packers in this tournament?
Nah. If they had a 6-man bracket on NXT, and so that the final match was a triple threat match. So you go straight up triple threat match, singles match, final triple threat match, and that will be a great way to have some breakout star compete for the World Heavyweight Championship. If you want to go ahead and solidify NXT as a certified third brand.
Look, Triple H gave up on NXT being a third brand back in 2019.
Yes, he did.
They tried. They got whooped by AEW. And after that, Vince was like, okay, you guys ain't a third brand. Like, you guys are a development. So you guys are developmental. Yeah, okay, so we can use that excuse.
Let's talk about this real quick. Who do you see? I mean, I'm going to go ahead and give you my pick for the SmackDown version of this. Who I would like to see and who's actually going to be there. I would love to see AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins for the final.
Yes.
But reality,
going to see is Edge versus Seth Rollins for the World Championship.
I don't think it'll be Edge. I think they may give it to Austin Theory.
Nah.
Austin Theory, because then they had to turn right back around and have a tournament for the United States title.
No, he ain't going to win it. I mean, Rollins is going to win the title. I've been calling that since they announced the title. It's going to Rollins.
And it's going to Rollins.
And, Rollins being the only guy who defeated Roman makes sense.
You know what this reminds me of? Julian's my GM booking with triple threat matches.
Yep.
This one reminds
Julian was like, I'm going to fucking put the whole show a triple threat match.
Hell yeah. I'm going to have nothing. We're having a triple threat match, player.
Nothing but triple threats.
They must watch our
Well, you saw the way Brock looked at the title as he was leaving, so Brock may weasel his way in there and win it.
What is Brock going to do? Turn the championship match into a triple threat match?
He's going to
and now,
Julian,
ladies and gentlemen, this is now a triple threat match.
Yeah, he's going to cash in his beast in the bank. And
oh my God!
Make it a 3-way, just like Seth did to him.
Oh wow!
But the thing is, Brock Lesnar doesn't need a Money in the Bank contract. It's Brock Lesnar; he can do whatever the hell he wants.
Right. He just shows up when he wants.
Above the ring and on a ladder, then Brock can come in and take it.
They may do. Brock may just walk down and take it out the podium and be like, "It's mine.
It's mine now."
Who's going to stop him? Hey, he did that to Mark Mero with Rena, so what's going to stop him from doing it to the title? He grabbed Sable, was like, "This is mine," and Mark Mero was like,
"Yeah,
right on, brother. I'm gonna."
Are you saying that Brock Lesnar go ride to the ring on a beach cruiser like Debo?
What do we know about Jeremy?
What about him?
He's gonna make Seth and whoever else is in the final title cup.
Because one of my friends met him on a dating site.
We're live, pal.
Yeah, we're live here, pal.
We're live here.
No, like super crazy weirdo stories about him or anything, right?
There might be some stories about Jeremy Blanchard, but I'm live on the air right now, so I'll have to call you afterwards.
Someone met super crazy on a dating
okay,
app?
you better do that then.
I'll spill some tea.
Who's Jeremy Blanchard?
All right, bye.
Is he related to Telly Blanchard? Or Tessa Blanchard?
He never.
Tessa. It was Tessa.
Yeah.
Jeremy Blanchard is a local wrestler here in the Pacific Northwest, and apparently my ex-wife's friend found him on a dating site. Spill the tea.
I thought she found super crazy on a dating site. I heard super crazy in there
on
somewhere.
a lawnmower. Shit, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's racist, Shane.
I had to go with the next.
God damn it, Shane!
What are you, a WWE writer?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not.
Jeez, I'm gonna sue you for making me say racist jokes on the air.
Wow. You made me say racist jokes, huh? Okay.
Fuck you. Me and Puppet Blood are gonna sue.
No.
I'm gonna see you in court.
Don't bring Puppet Blood back up into this.
No, Puppet Blood is always welcome.
That asshole trying to set me up.
Puppet Blood is always welcome on the show. God damn it.
Wait,
try to set me up.
Wait till I make a tender profile for Puppet Blood.
Jesus Christ. He gonna get all the women.
All the women.
All the puppets. You'd be like, stick your hand up my ass.
All the puppets.
I just need to draw a Nike sign on a shoe back here and we'll be good to go.
Finger puppets.
Finger puppets.
Nobody fingers a puppet.
Hey,
speaking of puppet shows,
you remember those action figures back in the day? You
used to,
butts and
you're a fucking sicko, you know that?
Oh my god, I had 10 of them. They were all
one for each finger. He's in the bathroom like,
hey,
me, mom.
And they were all Hulk Hogan, brother.
Wow, no wonder he's stiff, brother.
That don't work. That don't work for me, brother.
That don't work for me, dude.
Did you have them all do a mystery dance around a pole?
Wow, that's too much. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's get into this Monday Night Raw triple threat world title situation. Singers, finger, and puppets. Can I say I'm surprised? And that's why we love Drew. That's why we love Drew on the show.
Did you know that Drew saw Bray Wyatt at Extreme Rules?
I was gonna say if they made a Bray Wyatt finger puppet, Drew would be all in it.
Man, shit, I'm a finger puppet. Damn.
Uncle Howdy.
If they made a Aubrey Edwards finger puppet, I'd shit on it, but that shouldn't hurt me.
Hey, I'm not here to kink shame.
Wow, it's too, dude. It is 8:15. It is way too early for this conversation.
What'd someone say the other morning? Is our dick don't have a curfew or something?
Yeah, dicks don't have curfew.
Okay, that was funny as shit when he said that.
We need that as a t-shirt.
Julian, you missed the whole conversation, Julian. It was ridiculous. It was like 5 o'clock. It was like 9 or it was like 11 o'clock in the morning.
It was 11 o'clock in the morning.
I was like, the mod's not here, dropping the Watch Your Mouth Boy. These guys were just going. It was way too much.
All about Shibata's penis. You know what?
You shoot on blow up dolls and not puppets. What the fuck?
Hey, that does need to be a t-shirt though. Dicks don't have no curfew.
Well, there it is. There, God damn it! I knew that was going to happen.
His name's covering it up though. It's like a censor bar down
Thank
there.
God. Thank God. No one tuned this show to look at Shibata's penis. I promise you.
I mean, you can still see the bulge like right
God,
there.
you stop it! It's too early, Shane.
I don't know.
Jesus
Drew's in the chat, so someone may be watching for it.
Shit.
Wow.
I watched
you guys are embarrassing. Anyway, so let's get into this whole show. Julian, let's talk about the opening.
Hey, so we kick off the night with an interview with Damian Priest about how he lost to Bad Bunny last night. Damian Priest is kind of funny. He said, I took on an entire island last night, which was pretty funny. I was like, yeah, but you still lost to a bunny, so whatever.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
maybe that was post-match that he took on the whole island.
Oh, God.
Line it up. So
here,
anyway, we had a nice little simple explanation of how the brackets challenge was going to work. the show started off with a showcase of everybody who was challenging for the title and kind of like why they're qualified to be challenging for it. The promo was not read by Dominic Mysterio because otherwise he would have been like, and then my deadbeat dad's wrestling for the title. So anyway, the first match we had was Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Damian Priest.
So a triple threat match for the championship. The way the brackets are set up is a triple threat match, 2 triple threat matches on Raw, 2 triple threat matches on SmackDown. The winners of said triple threat matches will face each other in a one-on-one match at the end of the night. At the end of the night, that winner will face the winner of the Smackdown tournament end of the night at Night of Champions, which is May 27th.
Correct.
Okay, because I was confused about the whole fucking bracket the way they said it.
I think they were. I think they were confused until tonight. I really feel like this was a last minute. Like, we'll put this together. This is how we'll do it.
It was not very clear at all.
No,
until they explained it at the top of the show, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's not bad."
Drew, don't give Shane any fucking hints.
No, I'm kind of clever.
And then I was like, "Wait a minute, have they?" I was like, the Rewind show didn't get posted yet. They couldn't have like listened to what we were talking about.
They made the show out. Look, there was 2 3-ways and Xavier Wood on the show tonight. It was like going through Paige's phone.
King and Xavier. The funny segment was Imperium walking backstage.
Yes.
Warning people that the Ring General was coming next week and y'all better get your shit together and straighten up.
He was like, why do you keep saying it so funny like that?
Yeah.
I just like how Kevin Owens, just serious as can be, was like, it's hard to concentrate with his finger in my face.
His finger is rightly in my fucking face, goddamn. I can't concentrate. God.
I think that was a great promo. Those
like
guys,
we call them turtleneck. Yeah, get out of here, turtleneck.
I thought that was great. They need to just let Kevin and Sammy have fun together.
Yeah, they do. Just let them be the DX, but not really the DX.
I mean, because when they just have fun together, they are great.
I really like the banter back and forth, and they really just they made Imperium look like fucking idiots.
So the funny part was, Sami Zayn and KO kept on talking, referring to these guys as henchmen. Like, why has everybody got henchmen? And Imperium was dressed like henchmen from the Batman TV series. Like all they needed were the words "henchmen" across their shirts.
Yeah,
and the little fucking mask over there. Yeah,
the mask and everything.
Because I think it was the Penguin who had henchmen, and someone else had goons. It would just say like goon number 1, goon number 2. Anyway.
Now, before we talk about this next match, I have one thing to say.
About Otis?
Shoosh!
Thank you.
Are the Maximum Male models not around anymore? Is she just with Otis?
Submissive and Breedable? Oh, man.
They got transferred to SmackDown, right?
No, they're still on Raw.
No, Submissive and Breedable is still on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, maybe they're somewhere submitting Breedable.
They're probably on Shotgun. What's the name? Say Kevin Patrick. Maybe we can ship your ass to Shotgun Saturday Night. Like that doesn't even exist anymore.
Also,
the original Shotgun Saturday Nights, those were great.
Dude, I love Shotgun Saturday Night.
When they're coming from the bars.
Dominic is not in the bracket, because if winning and losing records matter, he would have already been on that bracket. Shit.
Dominic was doing he was doing the most tonight.
Yeah.
Speaking of the most, Big Money Drew's in the house. Shout to Big
Money Drew.
Hello, everybody.
I'm not on the bottom. I need to be on the bottom.
The real hater.
Shane says he needs to be a bottom bitch, so let me go ahead and send her up here.
There we go. That's how it should be.
Are you happy now, Shane?
I'm happy.
Put me on the top with all the brothers.
I should put you right in the middle so it'll be the cream filling.
There we go. It's like a spit roast.
That's what you get when you win a quiz during Black History Month.
Exactly.
Yes. Absolutely.
Can you hear me good?
That,
yeah, we can hear clearly.
What's going on for Wednesday, Julian? Actually, no, don't tell us. I don't want Shane to fucking be in training, Googling, so he can finally make it to the podium. Because, Shane ain't been on the podium since the podium's been invented.
Little person trivia. I'm still
Yeah,
waiting for
Shane,
that.
we got a quiz coming.
If it's a little person trivia, I ain't playing.
We need
Quiz brewing, Shane.
we need a full little person trivia one week.
Is it
If
gonna be
it's midget trivia, I am not playing.
It's just
Is it gonna be Ring or Babylon who win it?
that you like.
I will legitimately fucking forfeit my championship.
Hey,
fucking midget.
Good.
Julie, tonight,
You know, Shane, just for you, I'm going to create an entire module called "Name That Penis."
All right. Yeah.
And I'm just going to show off a bunch of wrestlers' dicks.
Doesn't Russell talk
name that penis.
Whose nipples are these?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It'd be really bad if Bad Blood ends up winning the Whose Penis is this one.
I know
not for
penis.
these.
I mean, he's been in the locker room with a lot of men, so you probably knows.
Why are you gonna say it like that, Shane?
Right? Damn.
Hey,
we're only jealous of you.
I will say this right now. Shane was the fucking talk around the water cooler at BCW in the locker room. Everybody was talking about Shane. I was like, can we not talk about Shane? Like I'm already feeling dirty. Dirty. Motherfuckers were like, Shane is big. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Like, I don't want to talk about the baloney roll. No,
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
Hey, I think tonight in the group chat though, I think Julian had the best line about JD McDonough. I was like, he was born a dwarf, but no one told his body.
Tonight they did that video package of him, and they zoomed in, and I was like, dude, if they just had this picture, like if they just had a headshot of him, I'd be like, oh shit, a dwarfinator. And then you zoom out, you go, oh, where the fuck all that come from?
Where the fuck is that?
All right, anyway, let's get to the show.
Hogan's head. Remember how big Hulk Hogan's head was in those pictures of him playing Little League Baseball?
Oh god!
I mean, that's like JD McDonough's head, except for he got these big ass eyes. He's like, look at my big ass head, like a Cameron Munster coming.
Hey,
anyway,
that's Wish Hornswoggle.
Wow, Hornswoggle from Wish.com. Hornswoggle. So cool. So anyway, going back to the show. Let's go back to the show.
So anyway, Otis was with Chad Gable and Maxine Dupree, and he wrestled Mustafa Ali. Hey, I gotta say, Maxine Dupree, she's a smoke show.
Man.
Mustafa Ali picks up the win, and it's like the second win in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, I love this is now he's a Triple H guy, and now he's on Raw in a prominent role. It should actually be pretty good.
It only took 7 months for him to be in a prominent role.
Even Triple H guys do a whole lot sometimes.
I like Mustafa, and I think he could really be a solid mid carder. I can see him having a solid run with the IC or the US title.
Correct. They had Otis looking really weak here, like really stupid.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, the whole Maxine Dupree thing. I mean, I get it.
And that's a whole Otis character lore.
But that whole Otis and him joining the Maximum Male Models, the whole storyline is now dead.
Oh yeah,
it makes no sense to have her there with them. I mean, if you really want to make something of that, you need to have Kevin Sullivan Varsity Club style. That's how they should come about.
How does Otis keep getting the hot chicks?
First Mandy, now fucking Maxine. Yeah, I mean, it's not about. I mean, Otis got smooth moves, man.
Hey.
Made him tap out.
Hey, I said he reminds me of
Caterpillar on her.
He reminds me of Chris Farley.
Oh man, you guys are ridiculous with the
without the cocaine.
We don't know that.
Cocaine there.
Allegedly, wait.
I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, really.
Allegedly, Otis is not on coke.
Okay, allegedly. Yeah, well, that alleged word is going to pop up a lot in this show.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So we're going to come to the second triple threat match. My favorite of the night. Allegedly. Because it had a moment of truth. One that has been coming for so long. And we talk about periods of comeuppance and people really getting what they deserve. Tonight it happened during this triple threat match. As we had, the savior of professional wrestling, Cody Rhodes, and all of his red, white, and blue, and his jacket made out of real eagle feathers.
Leave Homelander alone.
Versus Finn Balor, your OG handpicked chosen one, the first Triple H guy who was handpicked to be the Universal Champion and who got injured in the effort to abdicate.
Only hold that one day.
Versus The Miz. One of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time, baby.
I'm going to say this about The Miz. The Miz looked fucking phenomenal in this match.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
he did.
Don't ever shortchange The Miz. The guy literally does whatever the fuck he's told to do.
The Miz
he shows
up
and he shows out.
The
Go out there and make yourself look like an idiot in front of 10,000 people. Okay, I'll go do that. Like The Miz. That's why he's got the #1 rated show on USA right now, behind Raw.
The Miz does not get enough credit for how good he
does
is.
not.
On the mic, in the ring, The Miz is an A-star talent.
He's an A-lister, man.
And they could have put the title on him. They could have had him win the whole tournament. I would not have been upset.
I would have been okay with that.
I would have been great. I would have been okay with that for the simple fact that he has credibility.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I mean, dude, talk about people who have gone into WrestleMania as champion and come out of WrestleMania as champion.
Mm-hmm.
He did that by beating John Cena.
Right.
How many fucking people can say that?
Also,
another shout out during this match. Shout out to the cameraman. Cameraman was in the perfect position so that when Brock Lesnar snuck in to grab Cody, it's like he snuck up on the viewers at home. He was right at the perfect angle when that happened.
Came back
Brock
like
wasn't coming this way or coming at you, or he like came from a certain angle right from behind the cameraman, where it's like, oh shit, where the fuck this big dude come from? And then he takes off his hoodie and is like, oh, it's Brock Lesnar.
Whoever the cameraman was, the fact that when Brock had given Cody the F5 through the table, he holds the camera over Cody's face, and Brock grabs the fucking camera, and he's like, look at me, look at me, look at my face. I was like, wow, who knew Brock was that animated, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He was like, look at my face. I was like, calm down, bro.
And the funny thing is, you're like, Brock was like, hey man, I want you to do the absolute worst half-asses of a stitching job on my face, so it looks the worst when I go on camera.
Stable's like,
Stable's like, let me push some of that blood
It
in my eye.
I wonder, why does Brock Lesnar hate black people though? He
hates black people. He hates black people so much. He went after the guy who solved racism.
Exactly.
He was like, we're going to do this shit back, you Cody.
Like,
that's his whole heat with Cody. That's his whole heat with Cody.
He's like, you ended racism.
Hey, everyone's like, why does Brock hate Cody so much?
Because he was mad that he didn't end racism first.
Little do people know, Brock actually spells his name with 3 Ks.
Wow.
Oh, that's dark.
Little known fact.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're getting canceled.
Wow.
Hey,
it is a fact that I am lucky we are not taken off the air because of comments like that.
Hey.
Those are Senators' comments, and his comments alone, ladies and gentlemen, did not reflect those of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast and our TWM.news.
And that does not reflect the Roundtable by the scene.
Someone.
I mean, look who's the love child of. Are you really that surprised?
I mean,
hey.
I didn't see the Michael Hayes there. Thank you.
So someone asked Brock, if he wrestles under a hood. He says, "No, I only do that in my personal time."
Oh man! At least
Miz even went for the Skull Crusher finale. Finn went ahead and did the coup de grace, and Cody took an F5 through a table, which was great. Screw you, Homelander. The winner, Finn Balor.
So basically,
I don't know. Like lately, I think ever since last year, when Cody Rhodes was like, people had this savior complex about him. Like, well, he ended racism. He might as well come back to WWE and beat Roman Reigns.
What else is left for the man to do in AEW? He ended racism.
So every time he gets beat, I just feel a little bit of satisfaction because I'm like, yeah, you don't deserve it. I mean, you deserve the beating. You don't deserve to win. That's what I mean.
Damn, you guys saw me from Montez Ford getting beat down.
Right.
And so he came in there, man, and in all his pomp and circumstance and glory, let's be honest.
Hold on.
If he wasn't in WWE, you can take in his salary and his pyro money, and guess what? You can give R-Truth a run for the title.
Hey, look,
or somebody else.
Okay. I am stopping this conversation right now. I am muting Julian for a whole fucking minute for the simple fact that he said, "Give R-Truth a run with the title."
Yeah,
he is not my champion.
That's what you're muting right now.
Hey,
I would love that.
I just see what people don't know is every time Cody loses, a racist gets its wings. So
we know hate Cody. We definitely know hate Cody.
We look, Lex, we do not hate Cody.
Do you know whose spot Cody's really taking right now?
Sapphires?
Omos.
Omos.
Yeah.
That should have been Omos.
Yeah.
Okay. That should have been Omos.
I am not going to besmirch the name of Omos on this show.
Versus Seth Rollins was a banger in Puerto Rico.
Yo,
he should have been running that program. Omos don't have no torn pectoral muscle, and maybe if he did, he couldn't tell anyway. But I'm just saying, he could have been fighting. He could have been fighting with Seth Rollins a long time ago. They could have had a whole program. Cody up here taking up all his space, taking all his spots, taking all his title shots, all up in his video, all up on his music song, all up on his signal.
Where was Omos tonight?
He had his shot. He could have been on TV.
Where was Omos tonight?
Cody. I'll let the white guy, the blonde guy, do it. And all his red, white, and blue, and feathers, and eagles, and bears, and shit hanging off from salmon trouts flying out from under his arms. Yeah, this dude costs way more money. They could have hired to bring some NXT people. They could have gave Dexter Lumis some decent ring gear. Hell, they could have gave Dana Brooks some better ring gear than what she had on today. They could have spent that money on anything. They could have spent that money on NXT. Make some of those, those arena shits look better than they are. But no, what do? They spend it on Cody and a special bus for Cody so he could have his dog, so he could have his wife, so he could have his black family on the road with him. So when he goes around talking about how he cured racism, he's like, here, look what I did. So, fuck that. So every time he loses, I'm just a little smidge happier, and I hope Omos is tickled too.
Hey.
So to answer that question, yes, this pod does hate Cody.
Apparently.
Look. Hey, now we know whose side Julian would have been on during the Civil War.
No, I'm just saying. If Cody was fighting for the South, absolutely. You're trying to tell me he didn't have some relatives back there? He's trying to make up for something. That's all I'm saying.
He is from the South, after all.
Cody doesn't want us to find out that while he was the grandson of a plumber, his plumber employed some hands. My God. Jobs who didn't necessarily get paid right back in the day. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
He was pulling up to some Jim Crow Home Depot, just picking up some food and putting it in the back of his truck. Well, baby, you'd be happy to get a sandwich and a biscuit when you go fix his pot. Like, go over there and get the dishes.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules...
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your hair cut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
I think we're good now. We're good now,
So,
right?
So why is hashtag give Dana Brooke a chance trending right now?
Because she has stands. Who knew?
Okay, look,
Who knew about
let's
that?
talk about Dana Brooks. Okay.
Is she also gonna end racism?
Bro.
What did that was not She came out. I mean, look.
She looked like she fell off the Hot Topic van. Like they just pushed her out the back, and Jeff Hardy was like, "Enjoy your match."
Who wound up Julian tonight?
Dude, she was not dressed for a match.
Who wound up Julian tonight?
Hey,
what have I done?
She came straight from the old. She came straight.
She was headed to barbecues after dark. That's where she was going.
She came straight from the OnlyFans award and got right in the ring.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely. Because when she came to the ring, I was like, "Oh, she gonna be on commentary?" And then she gets in the ring. I was like, "What the hell she got on?"
She was wearing tennis shoes.
What she was wearing?
She was wearing some Youngs.
No, those are Air Force Ones. They were ugly Air Force Ones, though.
Like I said, she's wearing some Youngs.
You know me, I'm the shoe connoisseur on the show. I will shit on some shoes if they aren't good looking.
And then the Dana Brooks fans are still mad because apparently they didn't give her enough of a chance like she just did.
Dude, she's been there how long and she has not got a single lick better.
Yeah.
She has been there for like 500 years.
Hey, what's she worried about? Alicia Fox just left. I mean,
Hey,
it's not like they're throwing them out by the masses.
You leave my Foxy alone.
Hey, not only that, I'm surprised that Eva Marie has fucking stands out there. Like, what the fuck?
Shut your whore mouth, Shane. If you bring her name, she's going to show up on the show. She's going to be the Raw Women's Champion by the end of the year.
Eva Marie will be, as always,
Wait,
terrible.
hold up. She's not still signed by WWE, is she?
No,
yes.
she's not.
She's coming back.
No, she's not. Stop
Yes,
it.
she is. She posted something.
Is she really?
About it.
Her and Goldberg are coming back, and they're gonna.
No,
they're gonna be a tag team.
Yeah, they're gonna run through the tag division.
You know what? Goldberg and Eva Marie, not the worst women's tag champions.
I know. That's because Raquel Rodriguez has a damn title right now.
Don't worry, we'll get to Raquel Rodriguez in a moment.
So,
Julian, let's go to the next matchup.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley with Dominic Mysterio versus Dana Brooke, and I mean Dana Brooke showed up not dressed to wrestle, got her ass handed to her. When I say Rhea Ripley was mopping the floor with her, I mean she was just grabbing her and just like sliding her around, just face first.
Yeah, she was,
which was great. Which was just great. I was personally, look, man. Let's talk about propriety. You know. If you're going to work, you need to dress for the job that you got, or the job that you want.
True.
This was not Spearmint Rhino tryouts. This wasn't Hooters tryouts.
Look,
this wasn't like what's that place in Palm Springs where you get like free mimosas until 11 o'clock upstairs, while you're drinking all day. I mean, it wasn't that. So what was she wearing? That was not wrestling.
How can you? Oh my god! Yeah. How can you be on the same brand as the Ring General and come out in a tube top and flip flops?
Okay, so look, honestly,
anyway, Dana Brooke lost.
Honestly, Dana Brooke lost. I don't think that. I don't want to sound. I don't want to say anything that's not cool.
Sexist. You don't want to sound sexist.
I don't want to sound sexist. But
like
you can tell when Vince McMahon is back and he has some credit, some say so in the booking, because the women. Remember, 3 months ago we were advocating for great women's matches.
Mm-hmm.
We start getting those AEW.
Yes,
I support women's wrestling 1,002%.
Same here.
I support equality for women on the shows, all that stuff. But you can tell when Vince McMahon is back because the women's spots become so stupid
and cringy.
And big guys start holding little guys and talking to them like they're about to get Heidenreicht.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like,
hi.
Dana Brooke can be like a great, like when her and Mandy Rose were teaming together, they were fucking good.
Yes.
But it's like, I have this thing about wrestler.
So, but you saw what she did in the ring. She was doing the whole.
Yeah. She's a former Miss Fitness USA, so she's living off of that. But
by the way, people who do this and don't have muscles, stop.
Even funnier.
Stupid.
Really? Even funnier.
Yeah. Just wait until a Night of Champions is Dana Brooks versus Rhea Ripley in a bra and panties match for the women's title.
I will fucking be done with WWE if they do that.
So
well, no, they can't do that. It's not they won't allow
Dana Brooke looks like she was that close to a bra and panties match.
It'll be a turban and sandals match.
Wow. But I swear, if the WWE just does some shit like that, I will be done with it. Because you take 10 steps forward to take 40 steps back, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So WWE, they immediately saw what they did wrong here. So they apologized by giving us Zoe Stark versus Nikki AS.
Part of your roster.
Nikki, almost superhero Nikki ASH. You just couldn't stop talking about her.
Now I can't. It is funny because this was I joke all the time about Chris Jericho spilling coffee on Kane and be like, hey, let's have a match. Or we're gonna have a match. Hope you brought your boots. It's gonna be a long night. Here Zoe Stark is, hey, I just got called up, doing a quick interview, and she's like, hey, what's this? And Nikki's just hanging out back being creepy like she does every week.
Not bothering anyone, minding her own business.
Just being creepy. How she be?
And you want fun fact.
And she's like, hey, you being creepy. We're gonna have a match.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Zoe Stark needs a manager. She needs a manager. She's the mouthpiece. I don't need to hear her talking.
Wait, if being creepy is all you need to get a match, then shouldn't Matt Riddle be in the ring every week?
Wow. True things.
Dude, those shorts he had on in Puerto Rico was just a little
too tight.
It was medium.
He might as well have been sending pictures to girls via Snapchat.
He might as well just wrestle in a cup.
Anyway.
That man got out of rehab and he was like, you know what I need? Less
material.
Smaller
pants.
He's like, I need more drugs.
I need smaller pants.
This is always
like, I was in rehab for X amount of time. I need more drugs. That's exactly what the fuck you said.
Fun fact, Zoe Stark is on Julian's roster of my GM.
That's right.
I was very proud of her. Very proud of her.
You said that, right? You said that during our group chat. You were like, oh, she's on my roster.
Yeah,
Zoe Stark actually looked pretty good.
She helped me win last week.
Yeah.
And the week before that, too, I think.
No.
All the more wins.
Stop it, Julian.
83 weeks is slowly coming.
Julian, you won, and then you lost 2 weeks, and then you won the last week. You would have lost 2 weeks. You would have lost 2 weeks. Won 2 weeks. No, you would have lost 2 weeks, but Shane did some chicanery. Some Shane canery. Then he was like, I think I may have made a mistake in that.
You know what I just thought of?
You can't get to 83 weeks without week 1.
They put WCW in the game that you could actually play as in my GM mode, but didn't have an option for 83-week gameplay. What's that about?
Just crazy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm just admit they got the ass. That's why they're like.
I just like. I like how
isn't half of your roster injured? Like you only got 2 people.
80% of my roster is fucking injured. Fuck it. But we won. We won 17 weeks.
That card that kept me from getting any of my champions in the championship match.
That was great. That was fucking great.
That was a bully. That was just.
And then you made my show double expensive.
I like those power-up cards. Anyway, so let's go to the next match after this.
We have a second coming, guys.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna say it. I fucking love that promo.
I do too.
I love the vignette, love the promo, everything. Like you had fucking Indashir just standing there looking all menacing. In the background, you had Jinder walking back and forth, and then he just like comes up out of the cloud, come up out of the dark. He's like, "I'm gonna take over." I was like, "Shit." I'm a little worried about that.
Are they at IKEA? Because I feel like that's
Veer may have came so much. I think he might almost top Nick Cannon.
Yo, I'll say right now, Veer's wife is very happy because he keeps coming.
Wait, well, apparently he's topping Nick Cannon, so
No.
Nick Cannon must be happy.
I'm talking about the amount of children.
Yeah, I was saying Nick Cannon got like 75 kids.
Right.
A whole village.
Well,
all I'm saying is this.
And Nick
I
Cannon's
just need all the members of 3MB to keep collecting belts because one day we will show that they are one of the most profitable factions in the wrestling world.
And they have the most championship wins other
They're,
than the
they're,
Shield.
they're going to have a retirement ceremony one day and all these belts, all this gold is just going to be everywhere. Why? Why? Because they're 3MB. That's why.
As soon as they, I'm sure Heath Slater is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of that, I do think that that Veer, the Indusher, and Jinder Mahal are going to fucking dominate. And you know you're going to see them at the Saudi show. Yeah, they're at the Saudi show. They're going to fucking wreak havoc.
Yes.
In Saudi Arabia, they're going to fucking wreak havoc. I mean,
just as long as we keep dancing Shanky away from them.
You can't have that, bro. Now he's serious again. He put the suit back on.
Isn't Saudi Arabia where Mansoor debuted?
Yep. And that's where Mansoor was undefeated.
I bet he won't be there in that gimmick.
No. They'll be like, no, Marseille? Hell no. You were Mansoor this week. You were Mansoor.
Oh.
They'll be like, Mansoor looking a little gay on screen.
He will get his head chopped off if he goes back over there doing that gimmick. So you know you can't.
Hey, watch Mansoor do the glacier or beaver cleavage and dump his gimmick on TV. Like, time for me to bring the real Mansoor back.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And people like
speaking of beaver cleavage,
people will be like, "You were around
you know
before
that
this."
Headbanger signed a Legends contract, and now they're back, right?
Yep, they're back.
What do they call now? They don't even call them Legend contracts anymore.
They're called
ambassadors.
Nostalgia something.
Nostalgia. Yeah, nostalgia
acts.
Wait a minute.
That makes sense.
They couldn't hire Kobe Carino, but they can hire the fucking.
Okay, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that because there's basically they're like, we have a hiring freeze now that we've joined with an Endeavor or whatever, whatnot. So the MMA, the UFC, and the WWE, when they merged and they formed Endeavor, they submitted a hiring freeze on all new talent, but they just hired this new chick that came from the Olympics. They just hired they just sent 2 contracts out to the nostalgia contracts. They rehired Trish Stratus for another contract. They did all of these things, but they can't give Kobe Carino his contract.
Yeah, it's
Steve Carino's a fucking talent coach here. Wow.
A general nostalgia agreement.
Okay, I need you guys to understand this. When it comes to WWE hiring talent, it is the direct parallel or the epitome of a woman telling you, sorry, I'm not looking for a relationship. That's followed by with you. She doesn't say it out loud, but that's what she means. With you. Yeah, I'm not looking for a relationship. With you.
So you're saying Vince McMahon doesn't want to date Kobe Carino?
It all depends on how far he lets Vince go.
I mean, you never know.
And we'll never know because there'll be an NDA involved.
$20.
Well, is it? I mean,
Does he let him test the oil?
I mean, hey man, it's 2023.
What the hell?
It's 2023.
Yeah, I don't know.
Long as they look at each other.
I'll get you yet, Spider-Man.
Wow. I want to be told Bad Bunny, come here, you watch.
I'm gonna get that all the time.
I like how you guys just like mixed Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam together.
Yeah,
Yosemite Fudd. What are you talking about?
Yosemite Fudd.
I was actually trying to mix J. Jonah Jameson and Snidely Whiplash.
Yeah.
Oh, bring me pictures of Bad Bunny.
I'll get you, Bunny.
Bunny.
Catch that pigeon.
Wow.
Steve Carino's still at the company, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a talent coach.
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought he was still there. He was a dusty guy, though. I think that's why he's still around.
She's loading up the plumber truck.
What a dick.
He's loading up the plumber truck.
Yeah, hand me that PVC, baby. We're gonna lick on the First, we gotta stop at Home Depot and get some Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Anyway,
my webcam was for a second.
I know. Did you look? You look a little
sports, you know.
Get my whip, boy. Get my whip.
Okay, so let's go to the next.
We gotta recycle these brown dollars, baby.
Let's go to the next match.
All right. So we had Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus Imperium, and
Sammy over there wrestling like a luchador back in the day, man.
Okay, yeah. So is it me or
yes, it is you?
Did Vince's accent seem like it was slipping away a little bit?
Who's
in the promo? Vinci?
Yes.
His accent
went away for a second.
Like just for a second, he was like, "No, dog." I was like, "Wait, what are you?"
Hey, a little bit of crime time.
Italian? What are you talking about?
A little bit of crime time came out in him. He's like, "Yo, yo, yo."
So anyway, yeah, during the promo, and so he grew up with beard and everything, and he was wrestling, and I was like, man, something's like different about it. But anyway, so yeah. Sammy wrapped up the match with a hell of a Haluva kick.
Dude, Sammy came out like he was El Generico with those luchas.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that arm drag was hell.
Remember, he's allegedly El Generico. Can't prove that. So,
KO hit a couple nice stunners off the rope and whatnot, but yeah, Haluva kick, 1, 2, 3.
I am proud. I'm going to say this right here on the show. I am proud of Sami Zayn. I'm proud of him for the simple fact that he said, "Oh, we're done with the Usos. We're done with the Usos. We're done with the bloodline." I was like, "Fuck yes."
Yeah.
Until Friday.
Until Friday.
Damn.
No, but it was. I mean, it was nice to hear. Well, he admitted, he's like, "Well, we've been wrestling them for the past 15 months or whatever he said." It was some ridiculous amount of time, and he's like, "We're done with them. We're past that."
Well, here's the thing, but like.
Good.
But in honesty, they've only been feuding with them since January. It's only been 4 months.
I don't give a shit. That's 4 months.
Go for another 4.
It's been like 7 months with him, part of the bloodline, feuding with fucking KO.
Yeah.
So I'm done with it. Thank God that someone else was like, "Yeah, let's be done with it."
So, all night Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville been backstage, trying to get a petition signed for them to get a rematch for the women's tag team title match.
Oh,
I love Chelsea Green. This character is perfect for her.
It was really funny how they played the tag team champions. They were just like, "Oh, blah blah blah," and you know, them being a smart ass, they were like, "Oh, we'll sign your petition." She grabs it, signs it, gives it a kiss, and they were like, "Yeah." Basically, we just worked to where whoever's the fucking champs, we're getting a title shot, you dummies.
Yeah, we don't care about
I fucking loved it.
You know,
in fact, we think you're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, they for God, they need to get the women tag titles off of Liv Morgan and the Hunchback of Developmental.
Wow.
Do you really dislike her that much?
I dislike everything about Raquel Rodriguez.
Don't disrespect the movie of the Hunchback, God damn it.
Wow.
If Vince McMahon was
serious hate right there.
Hey, if Vince McMahon was like, "I'll give you a job for life. All you have to do is sit down and watch one Raquel Rodriguez match." I'm like, you know what? I'm all elite.
He's like, "I work for a con." Tony.
Right. The name on the contract says Con. Tony Khan.
Damn, that is some
if
deep
you all,
hate right there.
I don't know if you guys remember Andrew Dice Clay doing the Quasimodo joke where the punchline was, "I had a hunch he'd be back. Hunchback. Get it?
Hunchback.
Oh!
He kept repeating it. Yeah, he just kept
Oh!
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
So, yeah, so we had Zoe Stark versus Nikki Cross.
You know what?
Zoe Stark hit a GTS-ish kind of.
I like that spinning knee.
Z360.
Yeah, I like her spot. She does a lot of great spots. I ain't gonna lie. She's very athletic.
Oh,
I just don't want to hear her talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable.
Byron Staxton was backstage talking to Rhea Ripley and Dominic when Xavier Woods and Tozawa come out like cracking on him, and Xavier Woods essentially challenges Dominic to a fight, and Dominic like looks worried until Mommy walks up, and then he's standing behind him like, yeah.
I like Tozawa backing away.
Yeah, Tozawa just ran off. He just left. He left him behind.
Hey,
I really should have just went ahead and gone to the bathroom segment of the night. We had Trish Stratus doing her.
Yeah,
Becky Lynch. That promo was horrible. Thank God Becky Lynch came and saved that shit.
So they got to the point of the match. I mean, the point of the promo where I was like, fuck, they need to wrap this up. And then Trish goes, let me tell you the story real quick. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Let me tell you something, Leia.
But then I was like, well, maybe it's because she's a heel. That's what she's supposed to be doing.
No, Vince McMahon is definitely bad because this was so corny as fuck.
This was so corny. And then the whole Becky Lynch music playing, and she was like, I got you guys. Oh, shit.
Like her aftermath promo when she turned heel, that was great. But that was.
You know what it is? They gave her too much time.
Yes.
And too much script. They gave her too many things to say. She should have just came out there and she should have said, hey, have any of you guys seen Becky Lynch? Wait. Nobody's seen Becky Lynch. You know why? Because she's missing like she was doing her shirt. Missing.
I heard
missing.
she was all
I was like, okay, what? I get it.
That was corny. That's what
I'm saying. That's so corny. She kept doing that.
What really would have been a pop, she would say, oh, I heard she was all elite. Where?
Wow. She have said that. I'd be like, damn. But no, I think that it went on too long.
Yes.
The crowd was already bored with it.
Yes.
And the fact, when she told Corey Graves, Corey, do me a favor. Would you tweet that out for me? And Corey tweeted it out. I was like, okay, that was a nice touch.
Hey, I went straight to Corey's
right there.
Yeah.
I went straight to Corey's Twitter to see if he tweeted it out.
Of course he didn't, but that's not the point. He said she should have stopped right there, and Becky's music should have played. Or she should have been like, oh, you know what, guys? I'm so sorry. I heard Becky Lynch is in the building. And then the music hits, and a midget comes out. That would have been funny.
Oh, because little people ain't
That's
Vince
total
McMahon.
Vince McMahon booking.
Right, yeah.
This whole thing was a Vince McMahon booking. That's what I'm saying. That would have been funny, though. Or would have been even funnier.
Vince McMahon.
Would have been even funnier if Lita would have came down.
Nah.
Can we
Instead
get
of ringside and just pointing behind her, and Becky would have turned around, and she would turn around, and Becky would have fucked her up.
Wait,
that would have made more sense.
Instead
of her just talking for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and then Becky's music comes on, and then for another minute and a half, and then Becky shows up. Like, Jesus Christ, that was 10 minutes of wasted airtime.
Yeah.
Wait, you just gave me a great idea. Can we have a DVLC match?
No.
What? Book it. That is money on the table.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it a TV tray table, or is it like the kiddie table at the schools, or what? What kind of table is it?
We could have mini Trish, mini Lita, mini Becky.
Yes.
We can have a blow-up doll that has the same.
Oh my God!
Wait, it has the same amount of charisma and talent as Raquel Rodriguez.
Wow!
You can throw that in there. It writes itself.
Are you gonna invite Dom Debbie Dad as referee?
Yes, exactly. See,
Wow.
We're on the same page here.
Anyway,
what does people think about it?
The whole thing. Look, the best part about this whole show was the main event.
Yeah.
It was a rematch between the first two combatants for the Universal Championship.
That was a rematch,
and it was great. It was great. It was also, like, in my opinion, probably the best match that I've seen Finn Balor wrestle on the main roster in a long time.
Finn Balor said, "That's payback, bitch."
What about you, Drew? What do you think?
Well, I didn't watch it, so.
Why the fuck?
And let's put it like this: Finn didn't get injured. He didn't need no staples. His shoulder, he
where was the Judgment
all
Day?
his joints intact.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
There were no interferences at all.
Hey,
Yeah, there really hasn't been.
Yeah, no shenanigans.
When he did that, guardrail power bomb to Seth, that was
Payback,
great.
bitch.
That was great.
Yeah.
And he tossed Seth. He was like, "Fuck you."
Seth did the same thing to him, so fuck it. Payback's a bitch.
Hey, that's
there was
a sheet from 8 years ago.
Yeah, for real.
There was some interference with the Dominic Mysterio match because we didn't talk about Dominic getting the pin.
Oh yeah.
Again.
Dominic, Is it just me, or does Dominic look more and more like fucking Eddie Guerrero?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, he's got boot tassels now. He's a pro.
All he needs is those Gringos Locos tights.
No, that's his Padawan tassels. Get out of here. Come on.
No, he had those Los Gringos Locos
I don't
tights.
ever want to see that man's legs. Keep him in pants. Thank you very much.
Hey, you may be surprised.
Chunks.
Hey, you may be surprised. Dom may have like some caps and.
Did you not see him working out with Sheamus? Dom's legs are skinny as Shane's.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, no, they are.
when you're sitting in jail, you ain't got nothing to do but work on your legs
Watch your ass.
I mean, it's true.
and watch your ass.
Don't drop the soap.
So I mean, we have our first finalist.
Correct.
In this triple threat
Rollins
tournament for the World Championship, and then, of course we all said it was going to be Seth Rollins. So Night of Champions, main event for the World Championship, first contender in the match, Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins versus
You
Edge.
know who
I'm
should
calling
be
it
in the
now.
actual finals? Seth Rollins versus Heath Slater. God damn it! The ultimate revenge story.
So now we head to SmackDown, which is this coming Friday, for the second round of the Raw World Championship match.
With SmackDown Superstars.
SmackDown Superstars for the Raw Championship. Because the brand split is real. The brand split is real.
Are you sure about that?
So I'm gonna go with you, Shane. I'll start with you first. Out of the combatants, who do you think is going to become the number one contender to face Seth Rollins?
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. Okay. What about you, Julian?
He's phenomenal.
All right. Who do I want it to be? Who I think it's going to be?
Who do you know it's going to be?
Edge.
What about you, Drew?
I'm thinking Austin Theory.
Really?
2 times double champ Austin Theory.
No, he ain't gonna win it.
That'd be interesting, though.
I think it will come down to Seth and Austin Theory because they have a built-in rivalry there. I mean, hell, they feuded for the first part of this year, so I can see them.
I do that.
Bite him. Arr.
Honestly, yeah, I seen you, wrestling fan. You said Edge. I don't think it's going to be. I mean, it's going to be Edge. I hate that it's going to be Edge, but I pray to God it's AJ Styles.
It's going to be AJ.
Because that will be such a great match. The contrast of styles, both those guys are fucking awesome.
Yep.
And AJ doesn't look bad in losing because it's Seth Rollins.
And well, both of those ideas make it babyface and babyface, though. So
it's Saudi Arabia; they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. It's a filler pay-per-view for Saudi Arabia. They'll make $5 million in one WrestleMania.
I mean, it would have been okay if it was Edge versus Edge versus Finn Balor.
Why? We've seen that 10 million times.
Yeah, but whole face heel dynamic.
But this would have been the full circle. This would have been full circle.
Not puppet blood.
But Edge just won every fucking time. So I mean, except for the last time, so it wouldn't be full circle. I do think that AJ Styles going through the tournament and then winning, becoming champion, or not becoming champion, but just being there. I mean, let's look at the guys on that side. You got Austin Theory, right? The United States champion. Him versus AJ would be great. But then you discredit Austin Theory by not having him win the championship because he's already had a few with Edge. I mean, with Seth Rollins, right? He beat Seth Rollins for the United States title, so you know what I mean. That right there wouldn't make it. That's not going to sell more tickets. Bobby Lashley.
They don't have to sell tickets.
No, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Seth and Bobby Lashley. I don't see Bobby Lashley winning the championship.
No.
Because he's already embroiled in a feud with fucking $50 title. I don't see him winning the championship. Rey Mysterio. No.
Rey Mysterio.
He's deadbeat. He ain't win it.
You know who it should be? It should be Bad Bunny.
Hey, you know,
we're gonna have Bad Bunny versus Roman Reigns for the championship.
Oh,
Right.
Roman's like,
He'll win that too.
Roman's like, I want some of that Bunny.
Rey Mysterio's been giving us signs that he's a bad dad for years. When that 2K video game came out, he said, "I can't wait to beat my son tonight." We should have listened.
We should have listened.
and that's what happened with them.
Okay, so who else is on that side? That'd be considered a heel. Because
Bobby Lashley? No, not Bobby Lashley. I want to say.
No.
You know,
Austin Theory
well,
is the only heel.
AJ might be considered a heel
No,
because he's got the OC behind him.
no, they established them as baby faces when they started feuding with Viking Raiders as soon as they came over.
right when they came over. So yeah, so that doesn't work.
Austin Theory is the only heel on the SmackDown side of the tournament.
That's true. Unless they plan on turning Edge.
No.
Nah.
Oh, not again.
Go back to the Judgment Day? Shit.
No, I mean, see, here's the thing though. You can turn Edge heel on SmackDown, and it wouldn't matter because everyone else, because the people he was feuding with are on Raw now. So now you can switch up the whole demographic. I mean, you can make Austin Theory your face. I don't know how it works, but I'm just saying,
Ain't gonna happen.
You know, like Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley was a heel for one match.
Bobby Ashley.
He started putting on lotion and shit. He was no longer Bobby Ashley.
Was he really heel for one match?
He stopped beating kids at the daycare. He was like, fuck it, you know.
He was not a heel on Goldberg.
Yeah.
Goldberg was a heel in that match.
So, I mean,
and Goldberg is a liar.
Anyone at any given time can be a heel on SmackDown in that track. Rey Mysterio can be a heel. Who fucking knows? You know what I mean? As long as he ain't in Puerto Rico, he can be a heel. Who knows? So it is what it is. Well, I think Edge is going to be the person that faces Seth Rollins because he's the only big name guy in that tournament that the Saudis would love to have there. AJ Styles.
I'm thinking Yokozuna's going to win because we know the Saudis want Yokozuna over there.
Maybe we'll be Quang the Ninja to come back.
And then I can vote him down.
Yeah.
Just what we
need. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, a WWE recap of Raw. Join us Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
As the AEW fans will say, it's Real Wrestling Wednesday.
For the wrestling trivia, and then join us at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Trivia night.
Roundtable Rewind. Roundtable Pro Podcast AEW recap. AEW has a stellar show going on. There are already 65,000. Oh, Joe was in the house. There are already 65,000 seats sold.
Don't mind me, I'm just fixing my setup live on the air.
Tony Khan spent all his money to buy his own tickets.
Apparently. Who is that back there? Is that
only
Sammy?
Only one man that should be
Sammy and MJF.
Are they hugging?
Yeah. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. We'll see you guys on Wednesday for more fun with this crew of crazy assholes.
More fun.
Not me, but enjoy with the other people.
You're not going to be on the trivia?
Hey, don't be.
No, I do my AEW show Wednesday nights now. Remember?
It's fucked up.
Say goodbye, Puppet Blood. Bye, y'all.